Hello, and welcome to CopTubeAmerica.com, where we teach you the elements of criminal law. Hello, my teens. Those are 13 to 17. How are you doing today? Hopefully, you're keeping up with your test and you're staying in order with these videos. Okay, and I mean to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I didn't say jump on over to 30 and come back to 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Keep it in order. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and now we're on 42. Please do not hop all over the place because I might look funny to you and you have to get to know me, okay? As I get to meet you as I'm moving around. Everybody got to get to know each other, okay? Not put on your best fake face. No, I'm a real person. These videos are not edited and they're not rehearsed. I stumble over my words from time to time. That's like I'm doing right now, scratching and adjusting my glasses as I am talking to you. And I'm like this 24 hours a day. And people understand that about me. Because I don't play with folk, and folk don't play with me. Now. And I laugh, and I smile, and I adjust, and I have headaches. Okay? And I have backaches like everyone else. And I don't like this like everyone else. The same laws. A fifth of a ream of paper. How many pages are in a ream of paper? 500. In a ream of, a ream of paper, 500. Mm-hmm. And it's a fifth. It's 100. And it's foolishness. It's unnecessary stuff. And we're on lesson number 42. Unnecessary. Provoking people. No. Vexing people. Yes. You can't do that. Okay? It's a setup. Don't let nobody set you guys up. If you're the type of teenager that likes to provoke, stop it. If there's a parent or an uncle or a cousin who likes provoking fights, tell them to stop. They need to do something better than provoke you. Go do your homework, and I bet you they leave you alone. Or say, I go to the library. I want to go to the library, Mom. It's too noisy around here. I like to go to the library, Mom. Can you take me to the library? I bet you they'll stop it. Be quiet, because I don't feel like taking her to the library. Then I got to sit into the library. I got to sit at the library with him, with her, as they're doing their homework. So please, please do stop. If you finish your homework, big brothers, little brothers, whatever, stop it. Learn how to be respectful, because you're going to have a time, okay, when you're going to need that silence as well. And when people are doing things, quit being an antagonizer. Quit being antagonistic. All right? Stop it. That's not cool. Because you're going to drive a person to just, and you know what you're doing. If they come up there and hit you, you know why. Because it's called cause and effect. You know what you're doing. People who love to agitate, okay, you know what they're doing. All right? People that do things to set people off, and they make sure you're listening, and they make sure you're within earshot, and they make sure that you see them. Like guys on a basketball team, football team, baseball team, soccer, hockey. Look, don't let people set you off and you get suspended. All right? You keep fighting with your siblings, and because they're agitating you and you're tired from practice, don't hit them. Don't let them get you and take you there and get you kicked off the team. Take you there mentally where you got to strike out. Don't do it. Stay on the football team. Stay on the basketball team. Stay on the baseball team. You never know. You might, I don't care if you're short. Lift them weights. If they bother you, understand. I'm just tired. That's all. Is there anything you need? I'm just tired. That's all. Anything you need? I'm just tired. That's all. Anything you need? All right? They come in there wanting to play with you. Well, you have to understand. Is it provoking or are they playing because you're tired? That means you can easily be provoked. Understand. It's all about understanding. Where they're coming from, where you're coming from. I'm just tired right now. You know, maybe after I get some rest, I can play with you. Oh, okay. All right. Girlfriends and boyfriends, same thing too. Don't upset her. Don't upset him. Well, I just didn't think he was paying me any attention, so I just started talking to this other guy to see if he still liked me. Quit doing checks and balances. Guys don't even be phased by that. Because it might be for real, and she could be lying. Vice versa. Okay? Guys don't be doing that to girls. Let people, they don't have to show you all this love. The movies can really take you there. Ooh, yes, they can. People can't do that 24 hours a day. You can't live your life out like a movie. No, movies have cut one, half, cut two, and take away. All right, time out. It takes months and years to make some movies, and you guys are mimicking these movies. It's not real. All right? You can't mock the movies. You can't do it. Okay? You can't live out Romeo and Juliet. They both died. You can't do that. It's not cool. And it's not sane, certainly. All right? So, in the movies, they flop around like this. What you gonna do, flop around like that too? Some kids act out cartoons and movies, and they think they can fly. But isn't it funny? They land all the time. Boom. Kids put on a cape, and they get, look! Boom. Isn't that amazing? So, even if you're in that love zone, and you're 16 or 15, 17, and you got a little girlfriend, little boyfriend, whatever, you can't expect things to play out like they do in the movies. Yes, people do that. What movie is that? Keep rolling. All right, and then you get upset because they're not going along. Well, maybe you should have showed them the movie that you're copying. You're not real. People work for a living. Getting tired is real. It is real. Taking a shower is real. The water is real. Your hair gets wet, so put a cap on. It's real. All right? Steam is moisture. Put something over your hair so you don't have to redo it. It's real. Guys, understand. It's real. You can't get a girl pregnant. It's real. Don't be shocked. Oh, 2 days. 2 days. Y'all know enough about sex. You shouldn't be having it. It's too heavy. It's too heavy of a price to pay. She can come back on you, her dad, mom, somebody find out and swear up and down you done raped the girl. So, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. I don't care. Even a hoe will come back when her mom and dad and the pastor find out, and they come up there and start talking. I want every guy's name that ever touched her. Ooh, woo! You in trouble. It was just my first time. You in trouble. There's a lot of guys in juvenile detention center for that. I don't care if she handed it to you on a platter with these laws to it. No. 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 Let it go. Go to football practice. Let it go. Because after they get finished investigating, are they allowed to ask that charges be taken out on you? Yes. Oh, it has happened and ruined a lot of wonderful athletes' potential. You can go to the Olympics. You can go to the pros. You can go to college. You can play. You can come to the police department and go to the police Olympics. But if they get something on you, because you done mess around with the wrong girl. All right, and there's a lot that love to lie about their ages. So chill. They'll come up, well, I was held back for a couple years. And some of them love the fake pregnancy. There's a lot that could go on. Okay? Ladies, don't lie. You don't need to be getting into it. There's some decency. Really, for real. And nothing worse than being called a hoe, a slut, trash. Oh, wow. If you're being called trash and you didn't do anything, that's one thing. Don't nobody care now these days. Because, see, you could be born in the worst conditions on this earth, live in a box, and end up at the White House. And then what they going to say? Oh, she was homeless all this year. Now she's working at the White House. What? See, anything can happen. Anything. And you'll find out about them on Facebook. Oh, she was nothing. Oh, she was just that. Now she in the Olympics. What? And where you at? Home with 4 babies by 2 different daddies. So everybody, mm, like I like that woman. I forgot her name. Um, she deals with these dance troops in Mississippi. She went like this, just like this. Put a clothespin. Okay, let me see if I can do a little shout out. DD4L in Mississippi. Did you hear a word? Everybody, that's a good practice because you need to do more learning. Okay, the people in charge do all the talking, and everybody else. So you can hear a pin drop. Don't you worry who's talking. You just don't talk. Don't even tell them to be quiet. Don't even raise your hand. Hush. Just sit there. Let's get on. The elements make it up. The crime of provoking with a big P. There are 4. It says with intent to harass. Look up the words. Write this one down. This is a big one. People do it all the time. They do it on jobs. Oh, yeah, they might not like you for whatever reason. They don't really like themselves. How do they not like you and they don't even know you? And you getting upset. Moving forward, don't buy into the madness. Some people are not wrapped so tight here. They don't like you, but they don't know you. Even if they heard something about you, people know better than that. There's something going on here with them. Don't pay attention. Just keep walking. If they hit you, call the cops. That's real simple. Don't even say, they're really bothering me because you're really paying attention to it. If you're working, you can't. If I'm working, I'm playing a basketball game, okay? And the audience are throwing peanuts, but I'm focused on the game. How do I know that they're throwing peanuts? And this has happened. They threw peanuts and popcorn on the floor. I was busy running on it. Lisa, what? Coach Lisa, come on over here. Coach done did a timeout so they could sweep the floor. Did you see that popcorn? What? What popcorn? Oh, never mind. Don't take her mind off the game. You're right. All right? Listen. I wish somebody would provoke you in the middle of lifting weight. Now, that's, you know what? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I wish y'all could really get this thing. There is one place. One place. They even provoke you in church, after church. If you attend. In school, where won't a person provoke you? Even if you're on the toilet and your stomach hurts. If you're in the hospital, laid up in a coma, people will provoke you. Oh, yes, they will. Oh, yes, they will. You can be at a funeral because people just don't know how to behave in public or in private. You can be sleeping, people so rude. But one place. Oh, one place. One place, people are very on their P's and Q's and will not provoke you. They'll provoke you at a wedding, at a funeral, in school, out of school, when you're sick, when your mother died, your father died, your sister died, everybody in the family died but you. When you're in jail, you're in prison. Let me see, you're at the library. You're at the principal's office. People give you a nasty look. They do anything to provoke you. People are just like that. That's why you just ignore them. Not learn to ignore is one thing. Just ignore them. Look up the word ignore if you don't know what it is. Go to the drama coach and she'll show you how to ignore people. And she's like, oh, beautiful. Y'all want to learn how to ignore each other? I'll show you that. Clowns and fools who do that. But one place they won't do it. You'll never guess. Now, if I had a contest, y'all would be shocked. They'll provoke you on a football field, basketball field, baseball field. That's why they get into fights, because they're provoking and they're whispering under and they're calling your name and they're doing all kind of wicked shit. Oh no, did I say that? Is that provoking to some? What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? I did that intentionally to see if it'll set somebody off. Don't be shocked. What did I tell you about? Don't be shocked. Now let's move forward with the subject. What did I tell you? Chill. Chill. Quit going around like your parents and like whoever's trying to make you perfect, because you're going to hear it everywhere you go. Every type of word, everything, you're going to be shocked if you're not shocked by now. No matter Maine, New York, Florida, California, overseas, you're going to hear everything. Don't be amused by everything. But one place people will not provoke you, and please do go there, is the weight room. Let's move forward our lesson. Now watch what I say. Keep that in mind, the weight room. Okay? In the middle of lifting weights, 300 pounds, 200 pounds, 100 pounds. So they can jump off that bench and punch you in your face? Yeah, I don't think so. I wonder, I've been in a lot of weight rooms. I just never seen anybody provoke a person in a weight room. Maybe it happens, but it's a rare event. With intent to harass, annoy, or alarm another person. He or she strikes, shoves, kicks, or otherwise subjects such other person to physical contact, or attempts or threatens to do the same, or he or she follows a person in or about a public place or places. And the last one, number 4, he or she engages in a course of conduct or repeatedly commits acts which alarm or seriously annoy such other person and which serves no legitimate purpose. It serves no legitimate purpose. Just doing it just to be doing it. That's why some folk get pills put down their throats. Are you going to be one of them? Just because you're a teenager don't mean you get away with it. This is a crime with all the rest of them. Remember I told you self-defense? With all the rest of them. Do not break these laws. I repeat. I'm not kidding. Do not break these laws. Because somebody out there thinks it's funny to provoke people. Neighbors, leave them alone. People are at peace. Don't harass people. Don't annoy people. And if you keep doing that and you got ants in your pants, somebody keeps telling folk they're going to have some pills and you're going to be going to psychiatric appointments and you're not going to have any contact with these people anymore. Man, I got to go to the doctor, man. They think something wrong with me. Well, maybe there is. 30 days upwards to 1 year for this crime. Then you going to stop. All somebody got, if you want peace, all you got to say, I just want peace. They're going to get that person. If that's what you want, peace. Okay, let's see what we can do for you. Because if they're not just provoking you, they're provoking other people. All right? And you can't hide it, because everybody going to tell on you. Yeah, they get on my nerves too, provoking. Vexing, they get on my nerves. No, I can't tell. And then the teachers start telling on you. Even if it's just a little bit, a little disturbance. Quit being a disturbance. If you are one of those people, stop it. You done got so known by it, it's embarrassing when somebody tells you to stop. You feel embarrassed. Then you get upset. Then you want to fight. Get used to the word no. Stop. Shalom. Peace. Alright? Please do. Somebody got to ask you nicely if you're that kind of person. Please, don't provoke people. Please, pretty please, please. And a lot of these things won't happen. Adults do enough provoking. Husband and wives provoke each other. Lay down, everybody take a nap. Penalty for provoking damages that occur in the cure will begin at $1,000. You think you want to do it? Plus cost of court. A conspiracy charge can be added to most crimes, which increases or may double your sentence. Let me tell you something. If you got to get a little part-time job because you got a fine to pay, and your parents say, no, that was on you. What did Officer Burnett tell you? But don't provoke. Okay, you had the book, you read it, even if you didn't. She told you. Why'd you do it? Are you that bored? Are you that upset about you to make the football team, or you don't have enough to do? Some people are very physical, guys, and they need something to do. Go lift weights. No, if you're a physical person, you need something physical to do, and you got this touchy thing about people, and you get irritable. Go do some more push-ups. Go do a lot of sit-ups. Ooh, man. Somebody like people with sexy abs, male or female. All right? If reading's not your stick, don't go hit a horse. Don't do nothing. Go sweep. Go rake yards. You're going to feel good. Some people just need that physical contact. They really do. There's nothing wrong with it. All right? Now, let's not get into our next subject called communicating threats. For some reason, that kind of ties into provoking. That's why I said, stay with me. Don't go ahead of me. Catch up on your test. Now you see what I'm saying. Oh, because some of this crime builds up on another. Some of it is stair-stepped blocks. And some of it is based upon how it escalates. If police officers try to stop things right there with provoking, right there with his assault, so it don't turn into a blown-out fight. We stop it before it does what, guys? It builds up, and it turns from a misdemeanor to a felony. We like to stop things before they become full bloom, like a rose in bloom. Okay? But I know I'm with you on that. There's a lot. Teenagers are physical, and stay in the weight room. Work on becoming a model. Okay? Work on your abs, your shoulders. Women, you too. Some of you guys, some of you women, you're also active and you're used to a certain amount of contact. Well, I do things like go and rake the yard. Not with a little penny any rake. I get me a nice rake. And I like that feeling. Okay? Some people are very physical like that. All right? So, join another club. Get into martial arts. Oh, yeah. Or you're gonna feel it. Wait a minute, do I really need that much physical? Some people need a lot of physical contact. All right, guys? So, some people grow up and they get this adrenaline dump. And their dads wrestle with them and all. Some kids ain't into that. Everybody's different. Don't try to put everybody in the same type of car. It would be a boring earth. But then again, don't set every house on fire. Because everybody don't like living in the streets. Keep your ideas to yourself. No, you don't need to partner with nobody. Everybody's a little different, so what? So what? Don't go tripping. Everybody after a while, if they get cancer, you get chemo, you all get sick. You get the flu, you get the bug real bad, everybody throws up. Okay? We do meet each other sometimes you meet somebody, don't stay there. Okay, don't want to marry everybody that you see. Don't want to date everybody that you see, every beautiful woman, every handsome man that you see, every smart person, every rich person. Chill. Wow. It shows people you can't make a decision worth 2 cents. Everybody, you don't think they're going to say, Johnny this week, and then there you go, provoking folk to rage. Stop. Look, do a little more research. We have further reading. But would you please look into provoking? Because you don't know what you're doing. If you don't put on your deodorant, you can provoke people to say things like, boy, you sure do smell. What's up? Oh, you smell. You don't change your tampon and your pad regularly like you should. And you don't bathe. You provoke people to say things. Look up the word provoke, period. But when it comes to the law, I read you the law, guys. All right? Please do keep that in mind. But look at that word provoke, and you'll see if you dress wonderfully, you provoke people to say good things. All right now, I love when he comes through the hall. Oh, gosh, I'm just having a moment here. Oh, he even got on the belt. You need to whoop me with it. Don't say. Don't do that. All right, 13-year-olds, we'll get into this stuff. All right, don't go copying the bad people. That's why they don't like 13, 14 when you're immature. You got to step up to the plate. And the first sign of maturity is learning how to be quiet and accepting the word no. And turn your homework in on time. First sign of maturity. Because they're going to ask you to do it on your job. And if they ask you to be there on time, you're going to lose your job. If they ask you to do an assignment, you're a doctor that's working on a case, you're a lawyer that's working on a case, and you don't turn in on time, okay? That's you got to do those things. And if nobody taught you that, I'm teaching you. Police officer, you got to hand your paperwork in on time. You got to show up on calls on time. You got 15 minutes to get to each and every call. And check in when you get there. If you can't follow the rules, you can't be a cop. In the military, you got to be on time. You got to do what they say do. You got to be on point. In adult world, you got to do this thing. So practice now. So it doesn't bother you when you become 18. If you don't hand your stuff in college on time, you might as well forget it. Some opt to say, slide underneath the door. But what happened? There's so much there you can't get it underneath the door. And what happened if you stuck in traffic if you live off campus? Stop it. Get it there a day ahead of time. Listen. It's your fault. It's your fault. Okay? It's all your fault. And why set yourself up to be angry and upset and disappointed and want to cry? Why do that? Be on time. Get there early. Don't provoke folk. All right? Don't do things to get people's undivided attention. Stop it. You shouldn't want nobody's attention that bad. Nobody. I don't care who you are. Even Michael Jordan didn't want all that attention. Ooh. He was like, Michael Jordan. Even Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley didn't want that much attention. Anybody that wants all of that, something wrong with them. Everybody like a little private time. Like a little peace. Don't want folk knocking on their door constantly. So if you're provoking people for attention, stop it. If you cross the line and you harassing people, there is a harassment law. You cannot harass people. And what did I tell you? First opening sentence. When you're harassing. Excuse me? Did I not say that? With intent to harass. You don't even have to actually harass. It's the intent to. Provocation. All right, let's move forward to communicating threats. Lesson number 43. All right, guys, we're moving along. We're almost halfway there. Yay! All right. Take that test. Take your test. You'll do fine. All right, and let's keep it going. And get your certificate. Your certificate of achievement. And when we have graduation, everybody cop to American handbooks. When you come to your graduation, all right, you get your diploma. I get a cop to American. Yes, you do. You can put your name in there and everything. It's gonna be real nice. All right. Take care, guys. All right. Bye. Make me proud of you. All right. Bye.
The weight of my mistakes depends on how I feel. Don't let it bring you down. depends on how you feel, but I don't wanna bring